Would joining LeBron be the worst move he could make?
I think it would be. My personal opinion is that it would be, but it has nothing to do with basketball in terms of where they win. I think Kevin Durant and LeBron James could deliver championships. I'm saying it would be the worst thing for Kevin Durant because why would you be leaving Golden State? Because you want to establish your own, your name, reputation, cachet, have your own franchise. You gave that up when you departed for Oklahoma City. The belief is you're now considering leaving Golden State because you want to create your own path. That is and will forever be Steph Curry's territory. He's the Derek Jeter of the Bay Area and of the Warriors organization, and you're the equivalent of an Alex Rodriguez to some degree, because as great as you may be, you'll never be Steph Curry to Alex Rodriguez's Derek Jeter, even though Alex Rodriguez was better. The reality is that you have that as your backdrop. So if you're going to leave from there, why go to a similar situation? I know it's not joining LeBron, Max, in Cleveland per se, but you're still joining LeBron. And if you were to go there, you wouldn't eclipse him, because if you win the championship this year, you'll have 3 just like he does. Together, y'all will have the same amount. There will be nothing about you that stood out above the crowd. It would be attached to him, just like to some degree it's attached to Steph Curry. And that, to me, defeats the purpose of leaving Golden State to begin with. So my attitude is either stay in Golden State or go to a place that's yours, that belongs to you, as to some place that belongs to somebody else as well.
Would be far from the worst move he could make. Maybe it's not the best, but far from the worst move he could make. Look, the Lakers missed the playoffs. They didn't improve on their record from last year. There's LeBron James. There's a talented young nucleus. Why couldn't they improve? Then suddenly Kevin Durant shows up, and the Warriors don't win the championship, and the Lakers make the playoffs and maybe storm through the playoffs if you have LeBron, KD, an improving nucleus, whoever else they sign. KD gets a ton of credit. Also, yes, he's still, well, after this year, if he wins a championship, he's just tied with LeBron. Mm-hmm. But LeBron is significantly older, which means KD can keep going with the Lakers. By the way, the #1 brand and franchise in the history of basketball in the known universe, and you're living in Los Angeles, you're playing in LA. That's a great situation for Kevin Durant. I'll tell you something else. Now that we're in the era of superstars joining other superstars, we're kind of more used to the feeling. Imagine if back in the day, now that we're past this thing like, oh my God, Bird and Magic could never play together. Well, if that was happening in that era and superstars were joining superstars, wouldn't it have been fun to see Bird and Magic play together? Wouldn't that have been fun to see, right? Like to see the 2 biggest names on the same team? I think that it'd be, first of all, I think it would actually be awesome.
Max, why would you leave the Splash Brothers in their prime to get a LeBron past his prime? And I thought the whole point is to be the man. Like MSG, he's the man. He already left OKC.
Because you can't ever be the man at MSG because it's dysfunctional. They won't win a championship.
No, you can. He can be the face of the Knicks, New
York. But ultimately they won't.
It's the greatest city ever.
KD has to win a championship on a team that's not good. He has to join a team that's not good and win a championship. The Lakers aren't good. If you do that, you actually get credit for bringing the championship to that town. He will never get credit fully in Golden State, nor does he deserve it, because they set up a situation that's almost unfair. So when I say reverse engineer greatness, it's like, aha, if you win championships, that proves you're great. But it proves you're great because you can deliver it, not because you're the balance of power and you join a 73-win team. He will never get full credit for how great a player he is in Golden State. And you identified why, Stephen A., because he joined that great team. It's why you called it the weakest move, because it is Steph Curry's team. But if you go to the Lakers, who are struggling even though they had LeBron James, you not only play for the best franchise or the biggest franchise in the best place to play, you get credit for delivering chips.
Your comments mean absolutely nothing to me. And the reason why is because you are the person that was on the record, as you just articulated, pointing out how he'd never get the credit because he went and he joined Golden State. I understand the difference that you articulated in terms of the Lakers not being a good team and Golden State being a juggernaut, but the overlying principle for you was that he was joining somebody else's squad. And because of that, he would never fully be appreciated to the degree as if he had stayed in OKC or go someplace else where he is clearly the man. There is nobody to share that with. Those were things that have been according to you for the last 2.5 years. That's what you said.
No, that's mischaracterizing it. My problem is not that it wasn't. That's not my problem. Is not that it wasn't. My problem is not that it wasn't his team. My problem is he joined a team that was already so great that his presence on it meant they couldn't lose. That's my issue.
No, you said it would never be his team.
I think you're confusing you with me.
It would never be his team. Steph Curry would always be there. If he went to L.A., LeBron would be there. If he went to New York, he's New York. Even if a Kyrie comes with him, he's New York.
LeBron
That's the prize they're after.
LeBron would be there, but if he is declining, KD would be the best player on the team, and
he's the best player now.
And he would be.
Didn't you say he was better than Steph Curry?
Debatable with Steph Curry right now.
Hold on, did you not say he was better than Steph Curry? Yes or no? Did you not say that?
I have said that in the past, but it is a debatable proposition. Steph Curry is correctly considered the engine that drives that team. But if he joins LeBron, he may not only legitimately be the better player by then, and certainly going forward as LeBron ages, but he will be seen as the deliverer of championships, from no playoffs to championship versus 73 wins within a play of the championship.
So you're reversing the weakest move? Like now he's this godsend, he brings championships wherever he goes?
Exactly. He could prove that by
Really?
going to LA.
Wow, okay. That's a disgusting take, Max.
Next
Such
subject,
a Laker
Molly.
lover.